Good morning, hello friends. Today we are having with us one of the most eminent personality of our country, Dr. R. Nataraj sir. Sir was the superintendent of police in various districts. He was also deputy director general of police in CRPF. He was awarded many times, and he was now MLA from Mylapore, Chennai constituency. Sir, we are very thankful to us for giving your valuable time.
One addition, I was a commissioner of police Chennai and also retired as DGP. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, my first question from you is that you are from IPS and you now have joined politics. So what was the reason behind joining the politics?
No, the government service is all about ensuring delivery of government services, public service to the people at large. And police gives a lot of opportunity. पुलिस में बहुत अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ हैं लोगों को सेवा करने की, सो वो हमको बहुत पसंद था। ज़्यादा हम सेवा किया है जहाँ वो न्याय करना है उधर हम न्याय किया है। सो ये दिस वाज द मोटिवेशन दैट आई शुड कंटिन्यू दिस सर्विस फॉर द पब्लिक एंड ये पॉलिटिक्स वेरी गुड अपॉर्चुनिटी बिकॉज आई नो गवर्नेंस। वो गवर्नेंस क्या क्या होता है, गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट्स में क्या होता है और क्या क्या प्रॉब्लम्स है, वो डिलीवरी ऑफ सर्विसेज में क्या क्या प्रॉब्लम्स है, वो सब हम जानते हैं। सो ये अभी हमारे लिए अभी ज़्यादा बिगर कैनवस मिल गया है ज़्यादा लोगों को सेवा करने, और ये मौका हमको हमारा अम्मा जी ने दिया है, हमारे चीफ मिनिस्टर वो दिया है, क्योंकि उनके साथ हम कमिश्नर पुलिस काम किया था। सो उन्होंने हमको ये बहुत वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टास्क शी हैज गिवन मी, बिकॉज दिस पर्टिकुलर कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी इन चेन्नई इज कंसिडर्ड अ वेरी elite constituency where you have very highly qualified professionals are there. At the same time, a lot of poor people are also there in some areas, and this is also a center for art and culture and all that, and a lot of temples are there. A very important constituency. So she has given me she has got a lot of confidence in me, and this opportunity she has given me, and I was able to win the election, next election, and in Chennai, next only to Madam Chief Minister, I got the maximum number of votes.
Sir, as a Deputy Director General of Police in CRPF, you were in Jammu Kashmir and Northeast India. Sir, there you have done campaign against the terrorists. Sir, our viewers would like to know about the same.
Our troops were deployed, CRPF troops, peacekeeping troops were deployed in operational areas in Northeast. Northeast में तो नागालैंड में था, गुवाहाटी में और मिजोरम, मणिपुर. Then again in J&K, particularly in the Srinagar airport, in Baroda Film Petrol, all those important tasks, operational role was given to the same. So my troops were deployed there. So I used to go there and be with the men and see their operations. And similarly, go to Northeast and J&K. That gave me a lot of experience. How the CRPF men, shoulder to shoulder with the army, they were working under most difficult circumstances, and they did a very good work in neutralizing some terrorist operations, and again seizing arms, weapons, and arresting the terrorists. So they did a lot of good work, and it was very good experience.
Sir, what are the efforts have you made for the welfare of the states, for the citizens of Tamilnadu, and also of your constituency?
No, my focus is on the constituency. I have understood the problems in this constituency. The basic problems where there is a shortage of water, drinking water. Then again, as you know, all over the country, everywhere, sadak, pani, bijli. This is the main thing. Because people face this on a day-to-day basis. So that I am trying to address. And another huge problem is garbage disposal. Now in a city, the garbage gets accumulated very fast. Now to get that disposal in a scientific way, so that we are also able to get revenue out of garbage. garbage is now considered black gold. So if you do the composting or use it for producing biogas, it will be in a position to recycle the waste. So I am trying to educate the people and also ensuring that the garbage is segregated, biodegradable, non-biodegradable, plastic waste and other kind of waste so that we get money on it. So I am getting a lot of cooperation from the people. They are also interested in that. That we are doing in a very big way. And similarly, since I was in the police, the maintenance, any law and order issues or crime-related problems also come to me. And I am coordinating with the police. And traffic is a very huge problem. See, Chennai has the maximum number of two-wheelers in the country. Nearly about 50 lakh two-wheelers are there in the city. And so that is a huge problem here. Ensuring that the accidents, fatalities are reduced. And similarly, in ensuring smooth flow of traffic in all those areas, I am able to coordinate with the police better to get the results. So because of my police experience, that I am able to do.
So you are the president of Vivekananda Educational Trust. So viewers would like to know about this trust.
No, this educational trust, Swami Vivekananda said, if children cannot go to school, the school should go to the children.
Yes, sir.
So we took up this concept, and some other remote villages, the children find it difficult to go to school because for every 3 villages we have one school, the primary school. So that is how. Now there are 17,000 villages in Tamilnadu. That is how the schools are spread. So where there is no school, the children have to walk 3-4 kilometers, and again the children work in the fields. So they are also contributing to the family. So we can't really say anything on that. So what we thought, we could have an evening school, that is from 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, where these children are initiated into this. And during the day, they do some household work and they help their parents. But when they come in the evening, the basic thing is we tell them hygiene. We also tell them about our national leaders, about our country, and also how they should conduct themselves. Then how much difficulty we got this freedom, all those things we tell them, so that kind of spirit is there. And after that, we tell them about the 3 R's, reading, writing, and arithmetic. So that we do, and this is from 1 to 5 classes. So once they are initiated, they are get motivated to go to other schools. So now we have about 700 schools like this, spread over 4 or 5 districts. And it is run very successfully. Annually we spend about 2 crores of rupees, and we get donation from various corporates, and they are all supporting. And also usually so many people are come to support, and there is a committee to oversee all that. And in fact, last year in 2 crore, they have picked up 100 rupees to run a school. Annually it takes about 50,000 rupees, because we choose a teacher from that village itself. Normally the problem in many schools is the teachers do not go to school. The absenteeism is also there. So now what we have done, since the school itself is located in the village, some community hall, or in the village tree, or in the temple. Every village has got a temple. So there we have put some solar light. So these children go in the evening, assemble there and study. So we have chosen a teacher from the village itself. So normally it is a woman only. In the most of our teachers are all women, and they have passed people who have completed 10th standard, 12th standard. They are there, and they come and teach them, and we pay them over 1,500 rupees. So they are very happy. The teachers are always there. The children come there, and what is very heartening is the children who go to regular school, they also come here to do their homework. And when these children go to the regular school, after completing for 5 classes, 5th class, they go to the regular school from 6th onwards. The teachers say that these children are better disciplined, they are more sincere. So please start this kind of school in our area also. So that is the kind of thing we have got. So it is highly successful, a very satisfying experience for us.
So you are also the president of Young Means Indian Association, which was started by Dr. Anderson. So what are the programs run by this association?
No, Dr. Anderson, she established this in 1914, and that was mainly to energize the youth in India, to ensure that they have got this kind of national spirit. They should fight for the independence of their country, and also have a kind of a forum for political gymnasium. So what she felt was the society should be made aware of the problems. जो प्रॉब्लम्स है सोसाइटी में women problems है, old age, old people problems are there, even youngsters education problems are there. Then in India you have the problem of caste and religion, so many other. So all those problems should be made aware, and so that they are socially conscious to ensure that everybody is important in society. Unless you have that kind of feeling, it is not possible to grow in a united manner. That is number one. Also, improving their body and spirit. So she said we should have gymnasium. So in fact, YMIA had established a gymnasium in 1914 itself. Now of course gym is very popular.
Yes,
Youth are going to gym in all over the place. But Dr. Andy Passan established it there so that these people, they come there, spend their time usefully, they indulge in bodybuilding. Once you have a very good stamina, good physique, then you will be in a position to contribute better to society. Your spirit is also better, you won't waste your time. So we run that program very regularly. Also, we are also training youngsters to appear for the civil service examination. And also we run language classes. Now Hindi is a very important language for them because they go to north for the job. So we are spoken English and spoken Hindi. We are teaching them. That also we are doing. And various other, we are also having this kind of programs in other districts. And every month, United Nations declares a particular day, so we have Environment Day, World Health Day, Youth Day, Mother's Day. So all those important events we observe in our society. Also, we also invite eminent speakers. Recently, some scientists from Mathematical Institute, the Institute of Technology, IIT, they came and explained, they shared their experience, their project, neutrino project, how to study that and things like that. That is the cosmic ray study. So they gave a lecture. This is just an example. So I think again on human rights, awareness of human rights. December 10th is observed as a Human Rights Day. So on that day again, we called people to share their thoughts. So this way, what Dr. Adipasan said, creating awareness among the youngsters. The political gymnasium, what she said. So this kind of awareness we are creating. Even today, we celebrated the Republic Day in our there, and we distributed sweets and shared happiness to everybody. So, and also we run regular medical camps for the poor people, and also try to give placement to youngsters. So through our contacts, we get them jobs. So these are various activities which we do in Animal Center Association. The basic thing is the art, culture, tradition and values, the Indian values, the Indian ethos, they are all preserved, and it is propagated to the youngsters. So they lead a very good life, and a kind of an inclusive society we should evolve. So that is the idea.
So you were the chairman of Tamilnadu State Public Service Commission in January 2012. Sir, why this period is known as a crucial stage for this PMPSC?
No, Public Service Commission is a constitutional body,
yes,
and primarily intended to recruit personnel for government service. So the selection is very crucial, more than the election. In election it is only once in 5 years. Whereas selection is 30-35 years. Once you select a person, he is there for 30-35 years. And also you should create confidence among the candidates who participate in these examinations. So there was a confidence deficiency when I took over. People were not confident that things were not done in a fair manner, transparent manner. Whether it is true or not, that the perception was there. So what I did when I took charge, I used information technology in a very big way, and asked everybody to register online, and it was made valid for 5 years. Earlier, every recruitment, one has to apply, make an application. Application will be a hard copy, and they have to attach all the documents and send it to the commission. And the commission will produce it, and then they will send call letters. So it is a very laborious process. So every recruitment used to take 2-3 years. So what I said, everything can be made online. There is no need for the person. Once he has registered himself, he need not again apply. All he has to do is just indicate the examination which he is going to attend and pay the fee. That payment is also online. We had different gateways, like through the bank, through the debit card, credit card, and various gateways we open. And so from 5 lakhs of candidates who are appearing for the examination, it jumped to nearly 40-50 lakhs. So 44 million, 5 million is the population of some countries. So that is the kind of involvement we were able to generate among the youth. And also we said we fixed the time frame for each examination. There are 3 levels of examination. That is one, only written examination, another written examination and interview. The third is preliminary examination, the written examination, and then interview, like in the civil service examination for IAS and IPS. So we also had 3 levels. So I fixed a time frame for each level. So I said for just a written examination, 3 months I will be able to publish the result. And similarly for the next 6 months and next 9 months. So within a year, I will be in a position to complete. So we also had a calendar of events that is going to take place for a particular year. Another thing, innovation which we did, normally instead of waiting for the vacancies to be announced by the government, I said let us go proactively and contact each and every department, take the announcement. So take their vacancies. So that way, what was an average of 1,000, 2,000 vacancies, I was able to get about 10,000 vacancies, 15,000. So when we had such huge vacancies, there was again more interest in among the candidates. So, and also, I said even the answer sheets will be given to you. UPSC does not give answer sheets. So we give answer sheets. And everything is noted. So now when you have this kind of a transparent system and also system which is expeditious, very fast, and it is totally computerized, then people had a lot of confidence we were able to. So in 1 year, we were able to recruit about 25,000 candidates for post-profile. It was a kind of a record in the last 20-30 years. So that generated a lot of enthusiasm among the candidates, among the youth, because we have nearly 60% youth population. So it is very important that we give them the confidence. That has generated a lot of interest.
Sir, as an additional Director General of Police, Special Task Force in 2001, you nabbed Virappan gang. Sir, how you nabbed this gang?
No, Virappan gang, they were operating from 1970, and they were operating in the forest of Karnataka and Tamilnadu. Of course, bordering Kerala also, about 20,000 square kilometers. Of course, his operation was confined to 3-4 districts, no. But the forest is very elusive, with a very thick vegetation, and even 5 feet you can't see the person on the other side. And the problem, of course, he started as elephant hunter. There was one Sevu Gounder who picked him because this fellow had a very long fingers, and for operating that kind of weapon, you require very long fingers to press the trigger at the right time. So he recruited him even when he was in his teens. Then he went for the elephant poaching, for the custom. And then he found later that people are cutting sandalwood, and then so he said instead go for the sandalwood. He switched over to sandalwood. So that became a huge problem in the 80s and 90s for both Karnataka. So a big gang was there, we did the operation. So when I joined, it had become, he has grown into kind of a cult figure, as if he is some kind of a Robin Hood helping the poor and that kind of thing. He was totally fast. But that kind of folklore was created by the media. So we said, let us not go for a massive operation. Everybody said, you bring in a huge force, army, and sanitize the forest. It is not possible because the forest is so huge. So any number of people will just get vanished. And this fellow knows the forest back of his hand. Whereas the policemen who go there, they do not know the forest. They have to take the local guides. So what we did, I reduced I took charge, I reduced the number, and we focused on intelligence, gathering information. That was also there, but now we focused on that. And also made use of some of his relatives, some of the persons who don't take him, as a decoy. We won over their confidence. And then we operated. That was successful. So the strategy of gang penetration, we penetrated the gang and we put our man in the gang. So that was the one which turned the tide in our favor, and we tried the support.
So you are doing various social service schemes on education, health, clean Chennai, and rehabilitation of prisoners. Sir, how you organize and implement these projects?
No, when I was heading the prison department, I found that there is a problem of recidivism. That is, the criminals who operate after release from jail, again they are operating. So rehabilitation was an important thing. I took it up as a big way. I said I want to create a crime-free society. Society should be involved in ensuring that these people do not revert to crime. Because in India, Indian condition, if you see, crime is the result of illiteracy and poverty. It's not by choice. It's because of these two factors. So, whereas if you see in Western countries, crime is by choice, rowdyism is by choice, because they have got a lot of welfare schemes, in spite of it, they indulge in crime. So that is the difference. So if we are able to bring them away, focus on literacy. So I said, let us have 100% literacy for our inmates. So we started that literacy program in a very big way. And in fact, some of the inmates, they scored much better than the students who were outside who took the examination, that kind of thing. And I also requested the government to have our central jail as an examination center. I do not know whether in some other state it is happening, but here our final examination, 8th standard examination, 10th standard examination, and also +2 examination, the center is the jail. So people who are inside the jail, they can come, within the jail itself, they can appear for examination. They did not go out. See, earlier what was happening, they were being escorted. So they will go to some school and write the examination, constable will be standing outside, which is not a healthy sign. So we did that. And so I continued that program. Similarly, when I was in the fire services department, we started the campaign of a safe society. Because safety is very important. So we did the safety audit. Safety audit. Safety means it doesn't mean safety from fire hazard, but safety in every sense of the term. So we coordinated with the police and the fire service department. We did that, and I am continuing that. Similarly, I was also in human rights. I was also in anti-corruption. So in those areas, I picked up these human rights are very, very important. Yes, and most of the 70% of the complaints are against the police. So we should ensure that the policemen are sensitized on human rights issues. So we conducted a lot of programs for the police department, so that they are aware of the human rights issue as a whole. And similarly, anti-corruption drive is a very, very important thing. So all these things I am continuing even after my retirement in these areas. I am focusing and also talking to students and to the colleges and schools, speak to the students and also sensitize them on these issues, and also interact with the government departments on these issues. So it is possible. So the problem with us is we feel that at some stage, it's not possible to correct, it is not possible to progress further, because this is how it is, society is like this, departments are like this. So we have that kind of a mindset that we should cross that and ensure that it is possible. Everybody says it is not possible, so nothing can be achieved. So we have to, everyone has to do their bit, like what Dr. Kalam said, that everybody should contribute their mind, and then only there will be a calculated action. So I am trying to do that in whatever little way is possible.
So you have joined politics under the leadership of former Chief Minister, Madam Jayalalitha. So for increasing his aim, what ma'am has done for the people in Tamilnadu. So what is your aim for the future?
No, see, she has made a lot of announcements for the poor, and it's been implemented in a very big way. And she has given Vision 2022. She has given a beautiful vision document for Tamilnadu, Vision 2022, which focuses on improving the skill of youth. The target is 1.5 crores. The population in Tamil Nadu is 7 crores. So 1.5 crores youth should be trained in the next 5 years. That's a very important thing. That is one focus there. And similarly on the power sector, using solar power. See, now if we take Tamil Nadu, after 365 days, 309 days we get very good solar power. Unlike in north, where you have the problem of wind, extreme wind, and also problem of the cold climate. Here, the hot climate is always available. So we can harness solar energy in a very big way. And order has been passed that 3% of the energy consumption among the industries, education institutions, everywhere, we should be through solar energy. So the solar energy is a very important thing which we are going to take further forward. And similarly, through the Global Investors Meet that was held in 2015, we were able to get the MOE signed for 2,42 crores, 42,000 crores, 2,42,000 crores. So that now 63 MOEs are in the implementation stage and nearly about 90,000 crores implementation stage is there. So this has to be taken forward. And so for that we have to work and ensure that the ease of doing business, ease of establishing industry is ensured in Tamil Nadu. You see, we do a lot of achievements in Tamil Nadu. It's a very conservative state. Also it has got an excellent workforce, very sincere and well trained. So these are very important advantages, and also infrastructure is very good. Good infrastructure. Earlier there was a problem of power. Now the power also, the deficit is also gone. Now we are kind of achieving a surplus state, particularly during the July to September season when we get wind energy. A lot of wind energy we are able to harness power. So that is one issue. And the farm sector also, she has given a target of about 120 lakh tons. So now consecutively for 3 years we have been achieving over 100 lakh tons of crops in the food grains. So these are all some of the achievements. To sustain the achievement, we have to take it forward. So that for all that we will do that. And similarly, the implementation. See, now the problem here is not so much of formulating the policies and getting government orders, but implementation at the ground level. So implementation at the ground level, as a member of the Legislative Assembly, I can coordinate with them. All those things can be implemented in a complete way so that the right people get the right benefit. So that is important. In many cases, there are complaints that somebody else has got it, doesn't deserve it. And so that kind of thing should not happen. The poorest among the poor, for whom these schemes are intended, see, collectively, they can do work wonders. That's what Vivekananda said. Give me 100 committed youth, I can transform society. That's what he said. So for that, what is required is strength of character. Then you have to have commitment and competence. These 3 C's are important. You should be competent. Then you should have the character and also the commitment to do that. So competency, character, and commitment are very crucial things for a youth. They have definitely to get progress. And also have that inner feeling that whatever the fruits of development we are getting, whatever, of course it is not equally distributed. There are issues of the benefits of development reaching the last man. So there are some problems, but beyond that, we should be grateful for this country which has given us whatever we are enjoying now. The most important thing is freedom. Freedom of speech, freedom of existence, freedom of livelihood, and also freedom to do business in any part of the country. So this is not there in many other countries. And also universal suffrage. We got the and youngsters should create awareness among their youth and in the society, so that good people come to politics. Good people come to politics, and and also they are sincere in ensuring that there is overall development. So we should get across this caste, creed, religion. That should not be a consideration at all. What I am seeing, happy to see, that many of the present day youngsters, they are not bothered about these issues. They are not bothered about these issues compared to the earlier this time. So that way it's a very good sign, and we should take it for the huge strength. This is what we felt in the recent agitation we had for the Jallikattu incident which happened in Chennai, where the youth, for an important cause, they were able to, without any leadership, they were able to come unitedly and show their commitment. I won't even say force or anything. It's their own commitment for a particular cause. So that kind of positivity is very important. I'm sure if that is there, it will take the country forward. And one of the very, very great nations, our country is one of the the best country in the world. So that we have to realize and take it forward. That kind of commitment should be there. So even these people going abroad and taking jobs, it is not a brain drain, it is a brain trust. I am very happy people go there, because a stage will come, has already come, when we will be supplying labor to the entire world. Because our average age is 28. This will continue to be 28 for the next 20-30 years. Unlike in China, China also the population is aging, and in US and Europe, already it is crossing close to, it is reaching close to 40. So this means we have the enormous youth population. Our youth population is equal to the total population of some of the advanced countries. That being the case, we will be in a position to supply manpower for other countries. Other countries cannot say anything to India. They cannot ignore India, because India is going to give the manpower, train manpower to the entire world. So that is the situation we are in. So youth have a very important role, and they have to develop their skills. What is important is they have to develop this. They have all the skills. What is the most important skill which they should have is patience. They are impatient. That impatient feeling should not be there. Yes, things will come in due course if you really put your effort. Nothing will come without effort. That they should realize, and I am sure that will give them enormous strength and courage for facing life.
Thank you, sir, for giving me the valuable time.